Seville, a city in Spain known for its rare and alluring art treasures. Seville, an automobile known throughout the world for classic styling and luxury performance.
Cadillac's total commitment to quality is in evidence throughout the 1986 Seville. Every effort was made to improve the aerodynamic design, to reduce mass and lower the drag coefficient. The result? Better performance, ride and handling, acceleration, and fuel economy. Seville's all-new and unique body panels are contemporary, aerodynamic, and distinctive. Single-piece stamped outer and inner door panels provide the best possible fit thanks to extensive computer modeling and totally new assembly plant technology at Cadillac's Detroit Hamtramck plant. For maximum aerodynamic efficiency, the 1986 Seville is trimmed in length by 16 inches, reduction from the front and rear of the vehicle. Turning the engine from the longitudinal to the transverse position contributes to much of the space savings and to the weight savings. This all-new Cadillac is 393 pounds lighter than the car it replaces because of its efficient design and use of materials.
1986 Seville has a clean, functional design with a lowered hood, rounded corners, and flowing lines, certain to appeal to a wide range of buyers, both domestic and international. Exclusive exterior panels and ornamentation enhance the distinctive styling of the new generation Seville. Hood and fenders feature precise alignment and openings. The full hood design eliminates the front end panel for a smooth, simple appearance. Cadillac exclusive tungsten halogen composite headlamps contribute significantly to the lines and character of the Seville front end, resulting in a very European-looking Cadillac. These headlamps practically eliminate openings in the front end of the car for improved airflow and reduced wind rush and noise. A single assembly low and high beam arrangement uses cost-effective interchangeable bulbs for each beam function. Seville's bumper system is a completely new design with full body-colored reinforced urethane fascia for a smooth, simple appearance. Flexible bright trim is modular in design and can be replaced at relatively low cost. The lower valance panel functions as an integral air dam for improved aerodynamics and as a means of bringing more cooling air up into the engine compartment. Hydraulic energy absorbers and a more flexible than ever plastic bumper reinforcement beam combine to help absorb impact energy and play a key role in the energy management of the vehicle in any kind of frontal collision. This bumper meets or exceeds the 5 mile/hour General Motors guidelines. The rear bumper's new lower fascia conceals most underbody hardware. A stone deflector protects the bumper and the underbody components. Molded-in body-colored bumper guards are standard. The rear bumper also meets or exceeds the General Motors guidelines. Seville's bumpers are lightweight and virtually corrosion-free. But that's only part of the story. By wrapping its bumper system from wheel opening to wheel opening, Cadillac engineers have sculpted a smooth and flexible corner. Fascia and moldings integrate perfectly. For added distinction, park and turn signal lamps have bright, clear lenses.
The very latest technology in tires is an important facet of the 1986 Seville. Standard are specially designed 14-inch steel-belted radials with super low rolling resistance and excellent mud-snow traction. This high-tech tire's significant new tread design is worth a mile per gallon on the highway and contributes to improved performance, handling, comfort, and safety. Standard on Seville are 14-inch styled aluminum alloy wheels. Optional on Seville and standard on Seville Elegante are wire wheel discs with a retention-type design replacing the conventional perimeter retainer ring for rattle-free performance. Available only with the touring suspension package are 15-inch Eagle GT tires and styled aluminum wheels. All Seville wheel treatments include keyed locking wheel lugs and integral wheel cover locks.
The design brilliance of 1986 Seville is most evident in its superior fits and finishes. By stamping the door panels out of a single piece, greater dimensional control of the most critical part of the car is achieved. And proper fitting doors means that the entire body fits. But precision is not without its drama in Seville. Concave grooves are stamped directly into the door panels. And a stepped feature line on Seville's side panels not only shows engineering virtuosity, but adds a look that is unmistakably Cadillac. Door-into-roof design also contributes significantly to the superior fit of Seville door and roof panels. Glass is near flush to the roof, and a double seal system all but eliminates wind rush and noise, making it nearly impossible to get into the car by violating the seals. Look at the profile of the 1986 Seville. It conjures up memories of the original Seville, the classic 1976 model. Standard car-colored electric mirrors designed in the wind tunnel are finely tuned to door mounting and construction to reduce aerodynamic drag and wind and road noise even further. And a new optional power Astro roof has a tilt-open feature at the rear for added function and a pop-up air deflector to reduce outside noise. New for 1986, the fuel filler door is located on the left quarter panel. This door has a fuel cap holder for maximum convenience. Tail lights are horizontally oriented and wrap around to the rear quarter, consistent with Seville's overall design. The smooth flow of Seville for 1986 is typified by the flush glass appearance of its unique rear window treatment. The high rear deck not only promotes greater airflow over the vehicle, but allows for a more flexible luggage space. The area of the 1986 Seville's trunk is within 1/2 cubic foot of the 1985 model, but can hold larger, more useful pieces of luggage. The trunk, fully trimmed in a carpet color coordinated to the interior, houses a lay-down spare tire with a hardboard cover designed to optimize trunk capacity. A molded foam tool tray holds the jack and keeps it from rattling. This tire's location was selected to absorb some of the impact of a rear-end collision. The crowning touch of Seville's exterior styling is its exquisite paint and finish. First, the body is immersed in electrically charged primer, which is drawn into every crevice and pocket. After another primer coat, 2 color coats are applied by robots, followed by 2 coats of clear coat for a strikingly high-gloss, high-glamour luster. Seville Elegante features a distinctive 2-tone paint treatment, with the upper and lower body accent moldings serving as the brake lines.
The interior of the 1986 Seville is in keeping with the Seville tradition, first class, with luxurious appointments, quiet ride, driver-friendly electronics, and optimum comfort. Sophisticated luxury car owners are very astute in the way they evaluate automotive design. They know it is possible to build a large, efficient interior into a downsized car like the 1986 Seville. Compared with last year's Seville, the 1986 model has more shoulder room and hip room, front and rear. Headroom is nearly identical. And as Cadillac owners have come to expect, luxury is seen anywhere you look in Seville's interior. The 1986 Seville's new standard bucket seat design features genuine leather and cashmere cloth with adjustable leather headrests, styling that maximizes not only comfort, but interior passenger volume. Manual recliners and 6-way power driver's seat adjuster are standard equipment. The Seville Elegante has an all-new Cadillac exclusive bucket seat design with a narrow horseshoe bolster of genuine leather. This seat includes standard passenger power seat adjuster and a new standard power lumbar adjustment. A control switch along the outboard side of the seat cushion adjusts the degree of lumbar support. A new standard front floor console is the focal point of Seville's interior. It houses the leather-wrapped transmission shifter, relocated from the steering column to the console. To the rear of the shifter is a cup holder and a spring-loaded coin retainer rotated by a thumb wheel. The fold-down armrest includes a locking storage compartment to house either an optional cassette tray or optional cellular telephone. The 1986 Seville has an all-new instrument panel, a two-tier, fully padded modular design. In keeping with Seville's devotion to excellence, no exposed fasteners are visible on the instrument panel. Seville has wood trim plates of hand-rubbed American walnut that add an elegant touch to the steering wheel, instrument panel, and console. In addition, Seville Elegante has real wood on the door plates. The glove box features a new lift-open door with push-up release. It contains the remote deck lid release, fuse box, and optional remote fuel filler door release. Optional on Seville and standard on Elegante are reversible two-sided carpeted floor mats. They are durable, lightweight, and machine washable. New standard translucent sunshade extensions slide out from the inboard side of the sun visor to block sunlight from the side windows. No other car maker has assembled a more complete assortment of automatic and power-assisted functions, some of them in the form of convenience, some outrightly luxurious, many fundamental and functional in nature. The newest and most visible electronic system aboard the all-new 1986 Seville is the composite panel for the electronic climate control and the driver information center. The climate control system has all of its past conveniences and advantages, plus some new innovations, like the new sun sensor feature. This sensor, located in the defroster grill, detects the increase in intensity of incoming sunlight and automatically adjusts the air conditioning output to a more comfortable level. A seemingly small but significant addition to the heating system is an under-carpet heating duct located under the driver and passenger seats. They provide additional comfort to rear seat passengers. The other half of the composite panel is devoted to the driver information center, a highly visible symbol of the high-tech nature of this car and its systems. This easy-to-operate or driver-friendly electronic system features a 20-character alphanumeric vacuum fluorescent display, which constantly displays outside temperature, time of day, and date. The driver can call up many kinds of readouts on the status of various systems and functions, such as engine data display for tachometer, engine coolant temperature, and battery volts, driving range display, fuel economy data, fuel used display. A switch also makes the conversion between English and metric measurement. A total of 20 status and warning messages are displayed by the Driver Information Center for the driver who wishes to monitor the systems in the 1986 Seville. To see all the messages in a demonstration mode, press the engine data and the reset recall buttons at the same time. The system even displays Twilight Sentinel turn-off delay time. In the event of a system malfunction of a monitored system, the Driver Information Center goes automatic and tells what the condition is in a plain English display. For example, the driver sees on the display panel the message low AC refrigerant, followed by the message AC compressor off. This system not only identifies the problem, but lets the driver know that the computer has automatically taken action to protect itself by shutting down the climate control system, thereby avoiding possible expensive damage to the compressor. In addition to the driver information functions, the system also serves as the prime diagnostic tool for the dealership service technician. The computer that feeds data to the Driver Information Center from the many systems is an all-new Body Computer Module, or BCM, a precise digital control system which monitors many body-related convenience items for minimum complexity and maximum reliability. With the enhanced BCM, the service technician is in a much better position to pinpoint the customer's service needs. A new snapshot mode allows the BCM to take an electronic picture of a system failure as it's occurring for improved diagnostics and serviceability. Along with the new electronic climate control and driver information center, the 1986 Seville has a new electronic digital instrument cluster with blue-green vacuum fluorescent displays. There are, in addition, various telltale lights and a plain English display that refers you to the Driver Information Center for further information. To the left of the instrument cluster are the hazard switch, thumb wheels for twilight sentinel, interior and exterior lighting control, and optional dimming sentinel. To the right are the windshield wiper controls, cruise control on-off switch, and outside mirror controls. The Cadillac exclusive Seville steering wheel, slightly smaller this year for greater knee clearance, has controls for two important convenience systems. The telescoping control is now located under the horn pad. The set coast and resume acceleration switches for cruise control are located on the left portion of the steering wheel spoke. But the on-off switch is located on the instrument panel to avoid accidental engagement of the system. Cadillac is known for having the latest conveniences, like the special Cadillac cellular telephone installation with its exclusive hands-free capability. This remarkable telephone has a hidden microphone in the overhead console. The front speakers function as the telephone receiver. When the phone is ringing, the radio or cassette player and the rear speakers are automatically muted. This automatic muting capability is a Cadillac exclusive. A special cellular phone antenna is required. The antenna is removable, as is the handset. The trunk-mounted transceiver can be transferred to another Cadillac with the basic cellular phone provisions. The optional Delco GM Bose sound system guarantees exceptional performance and is designed and tuned specifically to the textures and shapes of the 1986 Seville interior. For added convenience, Seville has the retained accessory power feature, which maintains accessory power for about 10 minutes after the ignition is turned off. It affects power for the radio, windows, windshield wipers, trunk lid release, and optional power Astro roof. A new feature called Battery Guard switches off the courtesy lights 10 minutes after they are switched on.
Powertrain improvements in the Seville account for substantial improvements in performance and fuel economy. The aluminum alloy block high-technology HT4100 engine with digital fuel injection has been mounted transversely in the engine compartment of the 1986 Seville for greater space efficiency. Seville has a new high-tech 4-speed transverse automatic transmission, lighter and more compact, with a higher first gear for better off-the-line performance and overdrive for highway fuel economy and cruising quietness. A Visca-stamped converter clutch now replaces the conventional torque converter clutch, which eliminates chuggle and improves efficiency and ride smoothness. The 1986 Seville engine compartment has an improved layout for better access, a subtle statement of Cadillac's devotion to detail and quality. For operator convenience, Seville's engine compartment has a color-coded fluid identification scheme for ease of underhood fluid fills. A lighter, high-output battery has cable connections on both sides of the engine compartment. Also, relays are easy to reach and change. New body frame integral construction system gives a solid structural feel to the 1986 Seville. This new design virtually eliminates squeaks and rattles. The fully independent base suspension is a new design and provides ride and handling performance that combine the best handling elements of previous touring suspension offerings for excellent isolation from impact feel and road noise. The front suspension uses McPherson struts for a softer ride than the previously used torsion bars, and the rear suspension system with an isolated subframe has all new transverse fiberglass leaf springs similar to Corvette for a sensation of road feel without harshness and outstanding ride control on rough road surfaces. The suspension incorporates superlift struts carefully tuned to achieve the specialized ride and handling characteristics. Seville's touring suspension builds upon the foundation of the base suspension and includes 15-inch aluminum wheels and Eagle GT tires. The rear stabilizer bar, specifically tuned suspension components, and higher effort steering contribute to firm and precise maneuverability. A new multi-stroke parking brake pedal is designed to hold a grade with less pedal effort. Power-assisted rack and pinion steering with a quicker ratio for precise on-center feel give the driver a feeling of complete control.
The 1986 Seville is the quietest Cadillac ever for good reasons. Its aerodynamic shape is tuned to keep out unwanted sound. The outside rear-view mirrors smooth the airflow. Window and door seals are impenetrably tight. Windshields are flush-mounted. Windows are nearly flush and further eliminate wind noise. Seville's acoustic barrier of molded fiber mat is separated from the floor carpet for a better fit to the contours of the floor pan to substantially cut transmission noise. The front-of-dash sound barrier contributes to significant reductions in engine compartment noise. All connectors and pass-throughs on the front of dash are gasketed to avoid any noise paths from the engine. Another noise barrier between the hinge pillar and the fender prevents front-wheel noises from being transmitted through the fender and door openings into the passenger compartment. In addition to all the other outstanding characteristics of the 1986 Seville is improved safety. Seville's unique bumper system can withstand 5-mile-an-hour front and corner hits with virtually no damage. And engineered into its front fender and hood are crush initiators, which deflect the brunt of collision energy away from the passenger compartment. The 1986 Seville features an anti-lacerative inner shield windshield and a flexible transparent plastic inner layer that helps keep windshield glass from shattering and separating, thereby reducing the lacerating effect of a broken windshield. Vehicle security systems engineered into the 1986 Seville are so extensive that many insurance companies are expected to significantly reduce premiums. It is nearly impossible to violate Seville's door seals with a door opening tool. Exterior door locks are beveled and sunk into the door panels to prevent access by special tools. All door linkage is enclosed in plastic, making it equally difficult to slip a tool between the door panel and the glass. The power door lock controls on the front door panels are built up from a horizontal surface, so even if a hole is made in the door glass, it's virtually impossible to trigger the lock mechanism from outside the car. The steering column was redesigned with vehicle security in mind. Cast magnesium has replaced fiberglass reinforced nylon in the upper shroud of the steering column. And the ignition has been moved to a more inaccessible spot on the column. The hood release control is now located beneath the lower tier of the instrument panel, not readily accessible to someone outside the vehicle, an effective deterrent to underhood theft of battery and electronic components.
The tradition continues. A new benchmark in excellence. Cadillac has stepped into the future while maintaining the dignity, beauty, and drivability that have characterized this esteemed nameplate for over 80 years.
The 1986 Seville will satisfy the traditional Seville owner and that elite group who thought their needs could only be satisfied by a luxury import. You need only see and drive Seville to fully appreciate it. This exquisite automobile has it all.
Beauty, with a smooth, flowing, slippery aerodynamic shape.
Comfort and luxury that speaks for itself.
Driver-friendly electronics.
An automobile that can monitor and control its functions for greater reliability and serviceability.
A more durable and service-free engine with a comprehensive 48-month, 50,000-mile warranty.
A high-luster, glamorous paint finish.
The smoothest, quietest Cadillac ride ever, with crisp, responsive handling and a greater sense of road feel without harshness.
understated elegance.
First-class luxury.
Tradition and technology together.
The great new Seville era has begun.
The 1986 Seville.